having run teams of project managers, I had this general observation that, especially at the foundational level, there wasn't really a strong correlation between how well qualified somebody was in project management and how good they were as a project manager. Having looked at the training myself and having been through it, we found that a lot of it is quite dry. It's kind of intellectually you understand it, but you don't really get it. And it's not until you do a project that you really get it.
We wanted to bring some real life scenarios into the lives of the students so they would understand what happens in the real world of project management, which they would not get out of a textbook. Overarching aim of this experience is to move students away from this overly exam-driven assessment process, which, in my opinion, adds no value, particularly at the postgrad level.
And a game gives that opportunity to sort of get it in a friendly and safe environment. You can take people who know relatively little about project management, you can expose them to some of the concepts in a way that is engaging and in a way that really means something, but is safe as well, so they can actually make mistakes. In fact, it's actually even good if they make mistakes because they can see the implications of getting it wrong.
In a real world situation, if you make a mistake, you obviously have to bear the brunt of that mistake. Whereas with the game, if you made that mistake, you could go off it, realise what you've done, and maybe go back on and then try different methods to see what the result would be the next time.
Also the fact that it was a play-through game as opposed to a one-off type thing where they had the ability to do it more than once and improve their decision-making abilities added a lot of value to the process.
Then each time you kind of do learn more information, and that's something you don't get to do in reality in project management.
I mean, one of the great things about a game as such is that you can do it again and again and again.
I think I play a lot, yeah. I love it. Most of the game you can just like find the right thing, do the right thing, you can get best result. But that's not like it in this game, and in this game they have like so many different variables. You need to find balance to get the best result. Maybe there's no best result, but you can always find better one.
So I do know that you can use simulation for kind of operations, modelling, that kind of thing, but not for in kind of a gamification way for project management. It wasn't something I was aware of before.
You realize that practice is needed. I think that the practice is a little bit more important than the theory.
It actually gives you a score and it assesses your play against different stakeholders, and we all know who've been involved in projects that it's as much about pleasing stakeholders as anything else.
You have all sorts of different stakeholders in projects where you think you're trying to help the CEO in the project, and so you're doing something that you think is going to please him, but then when you've gone back on and seen all your stakeholder information, you've gone and annoyed somebody else.
There's one stakeholder that will always be angry. I think I managed to make him happy in here.
It requires you to think in the proactive way, so you have to go involved into the game, that this is the situation, what is coming next, and what you have to react with it.
It's really get intense, so you have no time for considering or reconsidering. So it's actually being a project manager.
The game came in the right moment. I realized that all the modules that we have during our program, they were involved before even we realized.
Do something different than a written assignment.
What people like about it is it's fun. You know, the project management training doesn't generally have a great reputation, especially at the sort of beginning level, so it's a bit more fun.
It really did drill down into some key concepts in project management.
In my imagination, maybe in the future, like maybe many company or university will use this game as their first course or for training their employees or their students, and I think it's really nice.
Totem really do have that understanding, and you know, anybody else who wants to do this sort of thing, I really would recommend Totem. It's been a great experience for me.